That's good, man. All right, folks, welcome back to the Jimmy O Show. Here again with more Players of the Week. We're getting kind of used to this. We only do it after wins, but you guys have been winning a lot, so we've been having a lot of Players of the Week.
Yes, sir. Keep it going.
Here with one of our Defensive Players of the Week, Nick Anderson. Nick, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
And our Special Teams Players of the Week, Dorian Williams and Kiland Harrison. How you doing, man?
Doing good.
Good. So look, y'all are repeat. I would say offenders, but you ain't offending anything. Y'all repeat award recipients. Nick, man, and you're not always on my show. It depends. You might be on another show, but this is probably your third or fourth award, I think, this season. Dorian, fourth or so for you, and then Kiland twice now, one of the Special Teams Players of the Week. So talk to us, I guess, a little bit about that first. I'll start with you, Kiland. What were the big plays we made in this game to win the award?
We try to dominate on special teams and not just have it be another phase of the game. So anything anybody can do on special teams, whether it be like force a fair catch or make a tackle inside the 20, it helps the defense out. It's like what we call it, the first play of defense, kickoff and punt. So just a coverage unit, we get down there, force fair catches, or pin them deep. So.
Yep, no doubt. And look, I remember the first time I ever heard of you. You came to Tulane camp and you won the fastest man in camp. They were putting that out there on social media, using that speed. And what, you gunning? You're a gunner on the punts?
Yeah, I'm a gunner. Yeah.
Yeah. Getting the job done there. How about you, Dorian? What were the big plays on special teams?
I'll probably say mine was the play on the kickoff when we got him down inside the 15. Coach Disher was playing the film all week. It was like last year's film, and they had ran the same return, and I had missed a tackle on it. I had nine guys flat as I should or something, and I was like, hey, man, Coach keep playing. I think I'm gonna make the tackle. I was like, first kickoff they take off. I think I want to make the tackle, man. So I went down there and I played it right this time. Made the tackle. Nick, a couple guys else came, helped, made the tackle, and it's always a great play. Having down inside the 15. That's 10 yards of hidden yardage that you just saved right there. So that's a first down, so that's amazing.
Yeah, and look, that and you talk about it's the hidden yard is definitely always something you watch it every Sunday, particularly games where I think it was a Saints game. Something I was watching earlier. It was like you outrushed the opponent by 150 yards and lose the game. It's because something happened on special teams, and. But it's not just the hidden yardage. It's like you say, you start them inside the 10, start at 15. Now that changes how they can call the game, right? Mm-hmm. They got to be a little bit more conservative when they're not in a neutral field position. They got to protect against the safety and everything else, and that just helps you. You come out on defense, and
yes, sir.
You kind of got a little better idea what they're gonna do.
Yes, sir. You got to flip the field, man. And then they got a punt, and then we got so many special returners with Quan and Keys, and that punt return unit does so well that that could end up turning to their 30. Our offense putting on points. So
yeah, there's no doubt. All I got to do is avoid we had two so far called back on somewhat questionable penalties. If those referees keep those flags in the pocket, we're gonna get a punt return real soon.
Yes, sir, for sure.
And Nick, man, look, we're used to seeing it. We're used to seeing it from both of you, really, but just all over the field, sideline to sideline, playing linebacker position. What was it like out there on the real turf? I always worry with a team like us. We got a lot of speed. We play on a fast track. We get out there on the real grass, and whether that impacts us at all. Did that have any impact in your mind in terms of running around? Did it slow us down a little bit playing on that natural grass surface last week?
No, sir. I really don't think it did slow us down. Me preferably, I like playing on natural grass because it's a lot cooler than playing on turf, especially in the day games. But they had a great field. It's an NFL stadium, so it was a great atmosphere, and I enjoy running around on it.
Yeah, hopefully going to run around on a field just like that or on that field real soon.
Yes, sir.
After this is all over. Yeah, man, look, I talked a little bit with Tyler about it on the last show, but I'll talk to you guys about it. Look, Bohannon, to me, I remember watching him some at Baylor last year. I was really impressed by that guy. I know he's not, sit in the pocket, pick you apart passer, but real accurate deep ball. But, he was physical. Like, he can move. He was fast, but you also couldn't just shoulder tackle. Like, you couldn't arm tackle him on the edge because he could break a tackle. Did it take a little bit, I guess, adjustment or getting used to seeing him in live action, kind of figure out a way that we could contain him? And of course, he got hurt, unfortunately. But up to that point,
I feel like he's a great athlete. Obviously a Baylor transfer. He's done very well in that offense. With this being his first season down there in South Florida, I hate to see he got hurt though and gonna miss the rest of the season. But I feel like we did a good job of containing him. He did have that long touchdown run. We had a couple missed tackles, but for the most part, the missed tackles were really on us. We had him, squared away. We just didn't execute. As far as getting the foot in the hoop and wrapping him up. But he's a great athlete, but I feel like we did a good job of containing him until he, got injured.
Yeah. And I mean, look, they're what I call they're high variance team. You can look at their record and say, okay, they're not much or whatever. But on the other hand, you can look at the way they played against Cincinnati and the way they played against Florida and then the way they played against us. I mean, those guys can beat anybody any given day. I mean, great athletes. I mean, I was impressed by their size, speed, the whole deal. I mean, I thought they were really athletic, and it took a 60-minute effort from us to come out on top. But one thing I'd say about you guys, and it's a credit to you guys, is that even though they had some bigger plays than we've given up really all year,
right?
That was hard. I'm sure that was hard on the Pride to have those plays occur. But you guys responded. Right, you didn't dwell on that. You didn't let it sort of drag down the next play. Right, you had the short-term memory, put it out, and then went on and made the next play.
Yes, sir.
So looking ahead now, Memphis. I talked a little bit with the last guest about it. I mean, this is going to be different, I think, for you guys. Even though y'all had many games in a stadium, I mean, from everything I'm hearing, it's going to be a packed house. I mean, it's going to be full. Homecomings always get good attendance, but I mean, now with everything y'all got on the line and no success y'all had so far, it's going to be a packed house. How do you guys, I'll start, particularly you and Dorian, but Kiland, jump in if you want, Nick and Dorian as captains, kind of, keep everything in perspective and keep everything in focus so that when guys come out at 2:30 on Saturday and they see a packed house, they don't get sort of too excited, lose focus of the task at hand.
My biggest thing is, we got to take this, it's a great thing, have everybody come out, but we got to take this thing one step at a time. We got to focus on our assignments, we got to lock in, We always say, we always play for each other, we're not quite playing for, the media or whatever. We're kind of playing for each other, so we got to go out there and do it what's best for each other and lock in.
Yeah, sure.
And just overall, my biggest thing is just focusing on the fact that what we're doing is what we planned on doing. It's not a shock that we're going out winning games, we're going out playing hard. This is what we said we were going to do. And so don't let, the hype, blind you from something that we already understood was our goal. And we still haven't reached our goal. Yeah, we have 6 wins, we're going to a bowl game, but that's not our goal. Our goal is to win a conference championship. Our goal is to go 1-0 each week. And so just remembering our goals, not getting too high, and just focusing on the next opponent, focusing on beating Memphis. Not, packed stadium is lovely. You always, I love for the fans to come out and support us, but in order to keep that support, we got to keep winning. And so we got to go and we got to, handle business on Saturday. Beat Memphis.
There's no doubt, man. And well said. And I mean, that's it. And the, I remember. I mean, we were in a similar situation. Last time we were ranked, I was playing. That's been too long. Too many good players in between didn't get to enjoy that opportunity.
Yes, sir.
But really, all that's just noise, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, and but in our situation, we had where we coming off a pretty good season, but not universal hype, and so we play in a Superdome too. So 15,000, 20,000 people show up in a Superdome, you can still hear a pin drop, right? And so we're going, 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. As you're going through it, you're seeing the crowds build, but it was still not that noticeable. It wasn't much of a distraction. And then, but finally, we 10-0. We played 11 back then, playing Louisiana Tech on Thanksgiving night, and the lower 2 bowls were completely packed. It was about 50,000 people with that stadium. And but like you said, it was nice. It was great that they had all these people here, and it got you excited. But man, by that point, you knew what the mission was.
Right.
Business, still business.
Definitely.
And look, it's one of those things where we learned that hard lesson in Southern Miss about taking the eye off the prize, and Keelan didn't get to take it to his guys that didn't offer you, right? That was the deal. We were gonna get them.
No.
Or you chose us over them. I forgot what the story was.
I chose Tulane over Southern Miss.
Yeah, that's right. Nick didn't get
the Miss offer.
I didn't get the offer. That was me.
Yeah.
I didn't get the offer.
Keelan made the right choice, but he had to deal with that pain. But that game was a lesson, and we had some talk of taking foot off the gas. I don't know how much that really happened, but some of the guys said that, But now we know. I mean, look, it's all about, like you said, getting to 1-0. And I feel being around you guys that you really see that man 1 through 105, or how many we got on this team, is that everybody's got that singular focus now.
Yes, sir, for sure.
Well, guys, is there anything y'all want to tell the good folks at home for homecoming week?
It's homecoming, to all the alum. It's a chance for you guys to come back, have a great atmosphere while we're having a great season, and we love to have y'all at the game on Saturday.
Yeah, good deal.
Come on, have a good time.
Y'all get out to TulaneTix.com, get whatever's left. I'm hearing there's less than 1,000 left in the stadium, so y'all go ahead and get your tickets now. You got to come get them.
Yes, sir.
And while y'all are at it, and after you've subscribed to the Feel the Wave Network to get this show and to get the Feel the Wave cast and done, and then you've checked out our charity partner of the week, which is going to be Son of the Saint organization. We understand they're going to be the Capital One charity partner for this game as well, but we also like to send people their way to check out what they're doing, see how you can get involved to help them, see how you can get involved to help the Feel the Wave Collective, ftwcollective.com. After you do all that, get over to the Tulane Tix, buy your tickets, make sure you're in that number. We're going to have a heck of a time on Saturday night. We got a good uniform combo. We're good for homecoming?
Traditional.
Well, you should be for homecoming.
Traditional.
I like that. All right. Well, guys, till next time, roll wave.
Roll away.